How's it going, everybody? To those of you new to my channel, my name is Austin, and this is Fintastic Freaks. So today, fish folk, I got a little new thing for you today, as today we're gonna unbox a new aquarium. Thanks to some very good personal friends of mine, Levi and JC, I've got this Fluval Sea Evo here for absolutely nothing. And just for the record, make sure it's made very clear, they do not work with Fluval. This is not a sponsorship of any sort. Though hey, I'm just saying Fluval later on down the road if you want to. I'm available. And this thing is primarily built for saltwater itself, which obviously down here in my 20 plus aquariums in this fish room, I have a couple tanks that'll soon be brackish, as well as a new one that I'm working on making brackish. But obviously no saltwater tanks yet, although we do plan to make the 185 bow a saltwater tank eventually too. Which I'm sure you realize the 185 bow is back against the back wall of the fish room again. Which is literally exactly where I had it before I moved it. A new idea came to my head, and if you're patient fish folk and stick around till after the unboxing, which won't take too terribly long, I'll give you a little clue on what I'm thinking here. But without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and check out this new tank, shall we? First thing that was included with this tank is this Fluval Sea Mini Protein Skimmer, which as you can see is specialized for marine and reef aquariums. It goes up to 20 to 80 liters, or more appropriately 5 to 20 US gallons, which works out quite well because it's a 13.5 gallon tank. With no more delay, I think it's time we start thinking outside the box and get this tank out.
Yeah!
Now that we have cut all the tape, we are ready to see the treasures that await us inside. What do you know? Another box. So as you can see, it already says here it has an LED light along with the hood or lid, I guess, whatever you want to call it there. Notably on a side note, I did receive a heater with this tank as well, but it's temporarily getting used for the little indoor pond thing in that trough over there. I'll show you what's in there, perhaps in a later video. Stay tuned for that. Let's open up the box and see the real thing. Okay, so got the tape open and got a little excited, I guess, or something. I accidentally ripped the box a little bit, which I guess is no big deal really. But got the box untaped, so we are ready to open this thing up. And hopefully we're not greeted by just another box. Ooh, we are not. Here it is, folks, the tank itself. As you can see, it has a built-in overflow or a sump. I'm not sure what the precise term is that. I believe it's an overflow sump. And this right here must be the lid here in this box. So I guess in some ways you can say we were greeted by another box, but at least we get to see the tank here now. Just as I thought, here's the lid. On a side note, I will say I'm going to keep everything in the bags and boxes because I'm not ready to set this thing up yet, so we're going to keep it in the bags and boxes so the stuff is protected. After looking in these earlier, this is just filter media for the overflow filter here. Guys, I am excited for this thing. Seeing it out of the box. I'm not going to put a timetable on for when I'm going to get this thing set up, but boy, am I excited to do exactly that. Even looking at it like 95% out of the bag, this thing is really, really cool. But if you guys got stocking ideas for this, a reminder, it is a 13.5 gallon tank. I'm thinking, you know what, we're probably going to go ahead and do saltwater since that's what it's specifically made or engineered for. So if you got stocking ideas, go ahead and let me know what you would do in the comments below. Till next time, fella. So back to this big old beastie of a 185 bow front tank, which used to be on the other side of the 125 gallon tank right here. Why did I move this again when this is literally the exact spot I had it earlier? So in a previous video, certain time amount back, You'll remember I talked about having a secret fish. Well, it turns out I got a couple actually, and one of them lives in here. I guess you can somewhat call this an indoor pond. This water trough here holds a little over 120 gallons, and it's just a little over 4 feet side to side. And it's about 26 inches front to back there in width. I'm not going to show you the fish that's in there just yet, but no, the project that we're going to have going all over here is partially because of how big this fish grows. And in order to make the space that we're going to need, although we're probably going to go ahead and just make a little bit extra, all these tanks back here on the back wall there, or all but one in the very least, are going to be moved to different locations down here in the fish room. And one of the things we're also going to do is the 55 here might go behind the 125 here to also create some space for some of the smaller tanks back there to go now where the 55 currently is. So if you're not thinking it already, I'll go ahead and put it in your head now. What in the heck is going to require me to move all these tanks and give myself the workout of a lifetime? Well, that would be telling. When it comes to fruition, and I'm not really going to put a timetable on it either, but when it does happen, I think it's going to look different in terms for the better. But there's a little tank unboxing video as well as a little fish room update, fish folk. If you like this video, like the tank unboxing and a little sneak peek of some plans I'm up to down here, give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment below again if you have a stocking idea for that 13.5 gallon Fluval tank. All suggestions are heard, all suggestions are seen, and I would love to hear yours as well. And if you haven't done so already and are relatively new to my channel, please consider clicking the subscribe button to stay in the loop with everything I do with things such as this, such as fish room updates, and hey, somewhere down the road, show you what's going on there. 240's coming up here. I promise we're going to have another video or two within a month here yet. Hopefully before the end of next month at the latest we can have that thing up and running. And of course, in that little indoor pond now, I got a fish to show you in there down the road as well. As always, fish folk, thank you very much for watching my video and all the support you give me. It really does mean a lot. And I will see you all in the next video. Stay fantastic.